do. Okay. Hopefully I hear my sounds okay. Okay. Hopefully I hear my sounds okay. All right, that's great. So the purpose of this stream is I'm working on the starter kit, which is for Supbase and all of the JavaScript framework. Maybe I wanted to do for all framework, but initially right now I'm going to focus on the Next.js, which is which is one of my framework that I'm working on right now. So this is like what it look like, the boilerplate, and this is like the home page. And so the goal is to speed up your Supbase project. I think this one I wanted to build this for myself as well, because every time that I build a project with Next.js and Supbase, I always do the same things. And I actually built a boilerplate before, but I never actually use it. Like, to be honest, I never actually used the boilerplate that I do use before. So right now I wanted to build something that I am going to use for my next projects later on. And the first boilerplate will be using with Next.js and Supbase, and later I'm going to add it like for Swell kits and also Node.js as well. But I'm still learning Vue. So that's why maybe that for later. Anyway, so right now, so I think maybe the live stream is going to be something like this. So I'm gonna maybe log in 25 minutes, focus on the coding, and then break like 5 minutes, and then so I can check the chat if there's any new chat, or maybe I can check the chat along the way. Let's see if I can view the chat as well. So if I go into here, and then if I go to the streams, and is there any way that I can view like the live chat? So then you can see the live chat in here as well. I can see it on the other screen. Let's go into manage. Okay, I see. One thing we can manage right here. And this is like the chat that I can view. But we can see all the condition right here. Maybe this is not good to show. Anyway, it's fine. So this is my first time live stream as well, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but the goal, maybe I'm going to stream for 25 like an hour and try to work on one feature or two a feature, who knows what's gonna and then I'm going to work on the sign up. So for the sign up, I already finished it. So as you can see, the UI right here, basically everything is inspiration from the payload. So this is like the UI of payload, and this is the UI of my starter kit. It really exactly the same. Not quite exactly, but more like a copy from this one. And right now I connect to my Supbase projects, this one right here. Let's actually try and log in this user. So I'm gonna do 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So hopefully that when this one is going to send an email to this user, it take quite some time. Okay, nice. Maybe I can save the user. So right now it show verify your account, and then I can check email on this user. Hopefully that it sends. So as you can see, we send an email here, a complete account, and then we click verify this one. And we can take a look at the database. Maybe we can reload. We can see this user right here. And right now, let's try to verify this user. Click on verify. Okay, so right now it's redirect to this one. It looked like we do not have this page. The page is not found. I can see. So as you can see, like the URL here, I misspelled the URL. That is why it's not found. So we can take a look at the code right here. So this one right here, I misspelled this one. It should be confirm, and it should call confirm here as well. Very nice. And one thing that I forgot to do for the sign up is not complete yet is the ability to redirect. I add this one. As you can see, the value is right now is null. When we send this one is undefined. And from the form right here, let's see from the form. From the form in here, I need to add. I have my add to do, so I need to grab the slash endpoint. Okay, got it. Maybe right now I need to fix this and test this one again. But this is the link is working. Let's see the user. If I reload this one, make sure he still is not working, and I have to reload the page and try to log in again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one it's a little bit faster. Maybe we can refresh this one so we can get the new email. This one, and if we hold on this one, this should be the right one. Okay, again. Auth confirm. So this still fail. Great. Let's copy this one. Let's copy this link. And let's come here. Let's see, we have this localhost 3000. We auth confirm, which is if we go here, we can have I see. I haven't created like that page yet. I put it in the API route. I put in the API route for the auth right here. Maybe I can move this one instead of put in the API route. I'm gonna call this one in the auth instead, and then I gonna cut this folder and move it into the auth. And then in the API auth right here is for doing the sign up and things like that. So this is another route. I don't want to have like. Maybe it should, I think it's a bit confusing if I do this one. So we have like an API for auth and a page for auth as well. Let's see. Maybe I should move it back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move it back to the auth right here. It's gonna be fine, I guess. We remove this one, and then we have confirm route, and then so for my sign up, which on the route right here, it's going to send to the auth and then slash confirm. So initially we're gonna have like the API right here. So this should be the right link that's going to send. Right now we can remove this one. Let's try to call it again. Okay, I'm moving a lot, so it's gonna crash the apps. Maybe let's try to restart the server again. Let's go with this one. Okay. We go here. So we still have this error. Strange, because I did not change anything in here. We have an asynchronous on the sign up form. Well, okay. Oh yeah, this one right here. My bad. I put the link right here. So this should work. No? Yeah, I'm sure that this is going to work. It's a bit slow right here. We need additional loader. What's happening? Okay, so right now it is working. Great, let's try to send an email again on this one. It takes quite some time. Settings, and we show this one. Click this, complete your account. The link right now should be work. It's redirect to here, and we have this one. Okay, so I think the reason right here is I think it's working. It's redirect to this path, because if you look at the route of my confirm right here, I get the value next, and then and then it's going to, the path is going to be equal to next. But the path that we have right here is equal to undefined. That's why it redirect to the undefined path. So we should fix that. So right here, we need to have the data pathings called redirect path. It is from, it needed to request. So the request is in the service folder. I'll try to go and find it. Service, this, not this one. The sign up with email and password right here. So right here, we need to pass the value is redirects to, which is a string. Or maybe we can add like default value right here. If we have like the value and then we going to call it, and then we can pass like the redirect to right here as well. So this is like optional. If it's passed the value to us, it's going to take that. If not, the value is going to be slash. And right now, make sure that our route taking the right key. Let's go into the sign up route. We getting the data.redirect path. Okay, this is called redirect path, not redirect to. I'm going to close. There's a lot of tabs right here. A bit annoying. Okay, so this one should call redirect path instead of redirect to. And inside our sign up with email and password right here, this is where we call in the sign up form. And the sign up form right here, let's see. Sign up form, we call this one. So we need to add the redirect path. So how do we get this value? So the value that we can get from here is from the dashboard or whatever page that we go into. Let's say we go into the dashboard. Okay, right now we do not have a dashboard. Let's try to create a page called dashboard. This is dashboards, and then let's do page.tsx right here. And now if we go back, we should be able to see this page. And this page is also a protected page as well. So if we go into the constant that I set before, we have this one. And right now the user is signed in. So I'm going to sign out this user by maybe deleting the cookie. So this is like the fastest way. So as you can see, we cannot log in into this one. So maybe dashboard. If we go to dashboard, yeah, it's navigate into this one. Great. All right, so look like we have one comment in our stream. Hello, a lot of code. Maybe I can show you the comment as well. My first time streaming, it's a bit, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go into here. Maybe I should go back. No. Okay. I need to go to YouTube again so I can show you guys the chat as well. Yeah, it's going to go into studios. And let's go to contents of this one, live streams, and this stream right here. Okay, what's included in the starter kit? I'm thinking about this. The feature of the starter kit is first, everything that handle the auth and page protections. Maybe let's write something. I'm thinking right now like the auth right here. The auth is going to be like the password based auth, password based auth, and maybe like I'm gonna show you like this also with the email verification as well. Email verifications, right? This is right word. Okay, yeah. So it's going to connect to resend. So it will handle like the reset password, sign up, and then also the user profiles. When you log in, you're gonna have like a user profile that you can manage. Let's say the avatar, basic information like the avatar, image, URL, usernames, or email and saying email or chain email, and then this is maybe I should write is explicit chain right here, chain email, and then chain password probably in here as well. And then email, I think the auth right here will more than password based auth, but this is, I think in my opinion, this is a bit hard uh, to to work on. But I think because let's say if you implement with the Google Auth and GitHub Auth, it's really easy to implement, but this one to make it right is a little bit complicated. And yesterday I also made a video talking about how to implement it as well. And yeah, I try to make it perfect, not maybe perfect, it's like usable, handle everything in this starter kit. Maybe I'm going to also adding like the OAuth inside here as well. So this is like relate to auth. And then for the one more starter kit is like handle the user profiles, and it will do all of these things right here. And let's see what's else. Yeah, I think like this is like the basics. This is like the basic starter kit that every application is going to have. So you can just clone this one, and you connect to your Supbase, and it will handle everything, like all of this basic stuff. This is like the first steps, I would say, like the first version. And the second version that I think is going to adding the admin dashboard, like a role and role management. So for example, it's going to have like a dashboard with the role management that you can manage your role in by the user and things like that. This is like the second version like of the starter kit. The first version will focus on this. Yeah, I think that's the first version. That's what I'm building. So, and then if I wanted to later on, if I want to create a new project with it, I just clone. Everything is handled for me with the user and things like that. And the second version, if I want to create an app that has the user management, like a role and things like that for a dashboard, so I'm going to go with this second version. That's pretty much it, I guess, like the starter kit. Oh, I think there's one more. There's one more, which is going to be maybe like a SaaS starter kit. I think this is a really famous, a lot of people, I think, building this one. I don't want to focus on this at the beginning. Maybe we can transition it later, because I don't want to build a SaaS template as of now. I just wanted to build a template where I can build and start a new project easily. But later on, we can convert into fast or not SaaS. It's up to the user, up to the developer who build it. But I think that's my plan for this starter kit. Maybe I talk too much about like this one. Hopefully, it's answer to the questions. Yeah. Okay, look like we have a lot of chat right here. Hey, thanks for information. You share. I have a question. I want to create a SaaS project. Should I use Next.js as a full stack or Express as a backend as a front end? Also, can you add a magic link when login? Yeah, for magic link, we're gonna add to it as well for the magic link. And let's see, the SaaS, I would say like depend on how fast you can build. Let's say you go like, should I use Next.js or full stacks as a full stack? I think if you can build your Express backend fast and connect to your front end in like fast, I think you could do that as well if you're confident with that. But if I think you can use Next.js as a full stack, it's also great as well. So you don't have to, everything is writing in one project, and then you don't have to switch from Next.js, go back to Express. But it's also okay because both is JavaScript, right? And I think depend on how confident you are, and like if you confident that you can do it, you can go with that. So there's no right or wrong way to build that. But my recommend way is like depend on the application. If you want to ship it fast and which one that you can deliver to fast deliver, you should go with that. That's my opinion. If you ask me if I'm going to build like a SaaS, I would choose like Next.js, like Supbase and things like that. And then because I can start my project and finish it like maybe within a week, or maybe 3 days or 2 days, who knows? But it's gonna be like easy to set up and deploy. Okay, okay, we have a chat right here. What should I use for Discord login? For Discord login, Supbase or Auth.js? For this one, I'm not really sure though. Like, I think if you build a project like your entire backend like with Supbase, I would recommend to use Supbase. But if you, let's say your backend, you use Next.auth, or you use Next.auth for your Next.js, and then your backend will be like maybe separate, you not entirely depend on Supbase, maybe you shouldn't use Supbase. But if you backend use Supbase, yeah, you should use Supbase for Discord login. Yeah, hopefully it's answered to the question. All right. All right, I'm gonna say thank you for joining here, for joining. Okay. I wanted to get the admin guild extra, so what should be the best options? I haven't like tried to do Discord authentications. Maybe it's interesting. I think for guild and things like that, it should be like the Discord API, right? For auth, it just do the authentication for the user. I think you don't have get much information from the auth, if I'm not wrong, right? If you get more information about the user from Discord, I think you should check the Discord API for that. I haven't played with Discord so far, so I do not know about this case right here. Let's see. Do you think that Supbase can be used for SaaS? I want to create B2B system management for Dan told. B2B systems. Okay. SaaS. I want to use SaaS. Also, can you recommend for best stacks based on performance and cost of deployment? Okay. Let's see. For Supbase to use for SaaS, I want to create B2B system. Let me think about that. I think you can use that. Maybe what kind of B2B system you build an applications, and then for dentals, like if one application for all of dental, or like, okay, you have one Supbase project and then connect to your Next.js, and then for one dentals, or that will be like a template to sell all of the, yeah, for solo dental. Yeah, you can use Supbase. I would say that it's, yeah, you can do that. The cost is you need to calculate, like, for example, the cost of deployment. So for Supbase, it's $25 per month. And if you deploy on Vercel, it's $20 a month. So in total sums up, it could be like 40 if you go to Pro plan. But initially, you can, everything is free. So I would say you can start doing that and testing it. I actually never deploy my Next.js, my application outside Vercel, so I do not know about this, the which one is the cost efficient. I know that maybe we can have a less efficient, like less cost if you use like AWS and things like that, but unless you have an experience to do that properly as well. But if you don't really care about that, I think you can just use Vercel and Supbase, and then it's going to easily deploy your application. You don't have to think too much on the optimized deployment and things like that. Unless you have experience with that, I think you can do that on your own. But yeah, I think you can use Supbase. It's really cool. It's really nice for SaaS product. You can do that. Okay, one more thing. I have another question. Yep, thank you for the information. You have Discord. If you have Discord, so if you don't mind adding, so I can converse. Yeah, I have my Discord. Maybe I can drop in the link. But actually, like I'm actually feel guilty of having my Discord as well. Because I creating a Discord in the purpose of like, maybe answer to your question, but some I cannot answer to your question, and so I kind of like we have a lot of chat in there, and I cannot answer most of the chats. But yeah, this is like the my Discord. In case if you wanted to join, it's yeah, maybe we can have a conversation there if possible. Okay. Also recommend for best stacks and performance and cost. Okay. One platform can each dental have its own system. One platform can each dental have its own registered platform. What's about using sockets in Next.js? Because you can deploy it on Vercel, since Vercel cannot support it. Maybe if you think about like socket IO and like this real time, I think Supbase doing real times as well. So I think it should be fine. So I built a chat apps using like the real-time chat and things like that. With Supbase, it's all good. Depend on like if you're using Socket.io, what kind of purpose are you looking for to do, like a video chat or like real-time chat? Maybe real-time chat Supbase can handle that. They, yeah. Okay, let's move on. Thought about adding Trizolt to the Next.js kit. Yeah, I'm actually wanted to explore Trizzle as well. Actually, like, to be honest, like I haven't test Trizzle yet, so that is why I don't want to add. So because right now the starter kit right here, I just wanted to add whatever I like, use so far. So what I use best for the application and what I know best. So I can guarantee that. So then I make sure that every written code that I written, I know all about all of the part of the code. And yeah, but Trizzle is a good. I need to test it first if I like it, and then I will add into the kit as well. Yeah, but thanks for the questions. Yeah, we'll consider that. Yeah, also if you have any suggestion for the starter kit, and then you can also drop it in the comments, so I will think about it and try to add it as well. Okay, I think right now let's come back and try to finish the code. Maybe I need to add to do to so I can need to know where I end up. Yeah, I need to finish this proper sign up. Hopefully I can finish it by today. Let's see where am I? Where am I? If I can, okay, right now the dashboard is block protected, everything. So if I go to register, the read next here is good. So I need to read this value when they sign up. So I need to read this value right here. So actually, like to read this one, there's two proper way to do this. There's two way to do this. So if you go here, so first you can use like the use search params, which is can read the parameter right here. But the downside that I don't really like use this one is you have to add subspan around your component. So which means you have to add the subspan around here. And it's okay, but when for this one, but when you add subspan around the client component, which means all of the existing HTML right here. So all of, for example, we have the HTML here. So at build time, so everything it will render by JavaScript. So if you do not, that is the problem of using the subspan, use the search param right here. So in this case, our implementation right here, so this function is going to call on the client. So we can use the client library, which is like the JavaScripts, like that run on the client to get access to the information. We can use like the URL params to get this one. Maybe let's ask our big boy ChatGPT to do that. Okay. All right. This one, I'm still using a free version of this one. Okay. Let's say I want to get the URLs params using JavaScript, using JS. I think something about like coding right now, like with AI, you don't really have to remember things. You just know what to use and then just ask right away and then it will tell you. So you can see this is the thing that we can use right here. And we can just copy this one and let's paste it before transitions. Param value. Okay, this is also, I think the window here we need to check. But since this is run on the client, I don't think it's gonna be the problem. And the param right here is gonna be next. Right now, let's actually try to return the param value to see that when we call this function, we get the param next or not. Okay, let's see what's the problem right here. Asynchronous promise strings, but returns. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna go to console.log instead. Console.logs param value. And then this one I'm going to comment it. Okay, we have the squishy line right here. It's just something that we do not use. Okay, let's go back and let's go to register and let's go to inspect this one. Consult. we have next dashboard, right? If I click here, okay, I need to confirm this one. So we get dashboard, really nice, as you can see. Then we can just change this one to redirect it to redirect to, yeah, redirect to, or redirect path. Redirect path. And then we can just path it to here, because right here we just need the redirect path as well. And then we adding this guy right here. We need to add this one, and then we uncomment this one back. So then everything all should be good to go. And make sure we have one squishy line right here. Okay. Let's go to route. Let's say which one? This one. Okay. Right now I pass the redirect path, and then it's going to have the next value right here. And then we going to go into the path. And then let's go into, wait, there's one squishy line. Okay, the redirect path right here can be null. That's good. Thanks you, TypeScript. And if it's null, we can just do the slash right here. Then one more route is going to be the confirm route. The confirm route will select the next value and then set up the path name, and it will redirect. So it's clone the path name and it will redirect to that. I actually wanted to start a new line, but maybe it's okay. Let's try to test this one more times. I think in order to test that, we need to delete this user. Right now, let's try to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to send an email. Hopefully there's no error. Verify account. We can come back here. There's a new one. We complete the project. Let's click on verify right here. Okay, so as you can see right now, it's redirect to the dashboard. So because we log in, we redirect from dashboards, but we still have everything, this squishy line right here, like the line right here. The reason that we have this line is because we clone the URLs, and then after that, we redirect to here. I think for this one, we can redirect to the new URL. So what happens if I do that? I think in my middleware, I did that as well. Let's see in my middleware right here. In my middleware, I do this one. As you can see, I do the new URL right here. Right, that's what I'm going to do in this route. Hopefully that there's no error. We have redirect to. And right here, maybe we can check like, okay, if we have like the next value, which is we have this path, and then we're going to redirect to that path. If not that path, we just going to do this one. But maybe I'm just going to start with a new URL. So let's do this. Let's return. The URL is slash what is the next path is. Like what if I do this one? They're like the path names. We're gonna redirect to next, or whatever, like if it's null, and then we're gonna do slash right here. Okay. But then what is the use of this value? Look like, okay, we have this one. Okay. The new URL. Okay, let's actually try. Because I don't want to have this one. This one is actually okay, but let's see if it's like it's worked. Once again, I have to remove this. And right now the user is verified. If I refresh, wait, oh, I delete the user, so the session is here out as well. Try to register again. We going back. We should see email soon. Right here. Very nice. Go here. Let's click on verify email. Hello. And as you can see, we have like a clean, fresh dashboard. Great. Right now I can say that the sign up is finished. I mean, let's make a commit on this one, so I don't want it to. Okay, let's git commit fit dashboard. No, fit sign up flow. Okay, that's great. So right now I finished one feature, which is the sign up. Maybe I need to come back and make the code better, but the functionality is working as I expected right now. Okay, right now let's take, do we have any new chats? Okay, so we look like we do not have any new chat yet. This is like the last chat that we have from our chat right here. Okay. Right now, let's try to implement the login then. Right here, if I refresh this one, this should redirect back. I just make sure that if I navigate to the auth page, it's going to redirect me to this page right here. Let's see if I go to the login page, it will redirect me to this page right here. If I go to the dashboard, before we doing that, let's maybe implement the sign out as well. Let's go into the dashboard. Let's go in here, class name, flex, item center, and justify center. Let's do height of this one to screen, and then gonna have the H1 right here. This one we're gonna have the bottom is gonna be lockout. So I'm gonna convert this one into the use client. So initially, like this is going to be for testing, but we're gonna change that soon. Okay, this should auto import for me. I just do control dot lockout and on click right here. So what is it? It's gonna be handle lockout. So this one is gonna call to Supbase equal to create client, and then we're gonna do Supbase dot auth. Did I misspell this one? Yeah, I misspelled this one. Auth dot sign out. So when you do sign out this one, you need to do the page refresh as well, page reload. Let's do that. So let's do router equal to use router, and you need to make this one uppercase, otherwise the will complain right here. And then right here you can just call router dot refresh, and this one I need to add it's an async. This is like a temporary implementation. Right now, if we go back, we have logout right here. If I click on logout, it should redirect me to the login page. So one other thing, like when we go to login page right here, as you can see, the URL here did not change. I think this is fine. I tried to make it work in the past before, but it did not work. And because I think the redirect here, it's come from the middleware that changing, but it's not updating the browser URL. Not really sure why as well. Okay, right now let's go and click on register. It will come back here. So you can see we still have this. Ooh. So which is okay, I think this is fine. Let's go back to login. It will redirect to here. Right now let's try to implement the login into the inside the login form. Let's go into the okay. Here, right here we have a login form that I built before, so I haven't used it yet. So let's try to use this. I think the implementation would be the same as the sign up form. We just call, but this one is going to call to Supbase directly. We're not going to call to the API. And because the login is from the Supbase, so we can call Supbase equal to create client right here. Do I call that before? Okay, we have this before. And right now we can just do Supbase dot auth dot let's say sign in. Yeah, that should be the word. Sign in with password. And then we're gonna have like a data dot emails. No, I think this one it should be this one. Like I think we can spread data. We can spread this one. Or we can have like a data right here. It won't complain. I think since the data is email and password, and this is accept email and password as well. So it should be fine. We have the await right here. That's going to return us an error or the response. Do we have that? Okay, right now it's like it's compiling a little bit slow, but sure we have this one, and then we can check if we have any error. We can do the toss. Do I have that already? Let's go into the layout and make sure that I have. Oh, I haven't have it yet. Let's go into the chat scenes. I think chat scene have something new as well. I haven't tested yet, which is like the CLI right here. I saw one video from Theo. He do this one. You check out this one. I talk about this. Maybe I need to check it as well later. Right now, what do I want? I want sooner. This one, the sooner. So when we do tasks, as you can see, it look really nice. Try to add that in here. Let's come back here. Add sooner. And then what do I need in this sooner? I just need the toaster. And then I can do control dot. And let's go into here. Great. For this one, and then I can just import toast from sooner dot error and then error dot message. Okay. This should work. I think, yeah. We need to do one thing right here, which is the same thing from the same thing as sign up, which is use start transitions. This is going to be use transitions, right? Did I import React before? No, that's good. Let's copy some things from the sign ups, which is right here. This one. And then we have our start transition right here, and we have our is pending. And then we can use that to do the logic of the loading screen. So we have the loader right here, which is the icon from Lucid React. Let's try to do the control dot. See one more time. There we go. Then we need to do like animation spin as well. Okay, all I need to do is just adding the A things right here. Look like we still have this one, set transitions. Aha, so this is should not call stat. I'm gonna call this one start transition instead. There you go. So right now it works. So when we call, it calls sign up and password. We have email, we toss an error. And then when finish, I would assume that we need to do the router.refresh as well. Router.refresh. Same thing that we do. I think I need to import this one first. For router, use router from navigation. And then router dot refresh. Yeah, maybe let's try to comment this if this like is needed right here. Let's go back and make sure that the user is still this one. I save this user information. Let's do this. And as you can see, there's no error and also not fail as well. But right now, if we try to refresh this one, it forces out because there's a user information. If you go to the dashboard, we have this user as well. Right now, let's try to log out. So the router.refresh here is needed right here. Okay, look like we have one squishy line. Try to remove this. Let's go back. Let's try to this one. And as you can see, right now it's refresh. It's redirect here. And if we go try to navigate back, we cannot because this is all good. Yeah, we finished the logins. This one, very nice. For forget password, let's try to implement it as well. Maybe I need to take a break. Wait, let's see if they have any chat. I need to reply. Okay, wait. Okay, we have one chat right here. Two question. I really like to answer to the question. If you have any question, it would be nice to ask. And do you think Next.js should implement auto import like nukes? Did Nuke team fix the go-to definition problem in VS Code? I don't have experience with auto import. I'm not really sure, guy, about Nuke.js. I haven't played with it yet, like with Nuke. I got a chance, like my previous video, I tried to learn Vue in 2 hours. It was fun. I will try Nuke later. So I do not know like what kind of feature of like Nuke auto import. Maybe it's interesting to see what is Nuke's auto import. What is it? Auto import. We have auto import right here. Auto import. Next, auto import components. Like, is it auto import component? Next, auto import components. Composable, helper function, and Vue API. Built-in auto import. Next, auto import function can compose a performance data fetching to get access to the apps. And use a thing and fetch are auto imported. Okay. Composable right here. The directory base auto import. Next, directory auto import. Yeah, it looked nice. I'm not sure about this one because I have never touched Nuke before. So yeah, I no comment on this one, but on this, I don't really actually get it. But yeah, anyway, maybe I can try it later for Nuke as well. Okay. Do we have like more chat right here? Nah, it's all good. Okay, right now we finished this one. The login is also complete. I need to complete this one. Okay, let's go. I think there's a new member inside the Discord. That's great. Thank you for joining the Discord, and I'm sorry for not answering to most of your question as well in the Discord. Feedback, feeds login. Let's say, yeah, we finished login, right? Maybe I'm gonna do like login flow right here. Okay, that's good. We have our good progress right here. Right now, let's try to reset. Reset right here is one of the interesting things to build, to implement. I actually never implemented this before. Right now, let's try to see what payloads implement. So right now, the inspiration, what I built so far, the authentication, like the UI and things like that, everything just kind of like copying from payload. And if you look at right here, so this is like the UI, and this is the UI, my UI as well. I'm not sure like if I'm getting trouble of doing this. I do not know. So basically, I just wanted to test it, like how, because they handle everything. I just want to see how the flow of it work. Let's actually try this one. Maybe let's try to create a user first. I'm gonna use this email to create a user with payload. Actually, payload is a really good product if you wanted to build your application as well. They handle like it's like a CMS, but for it's like a CMS, like a modern CMS that you can build your project really easily. And yeah, what I want, the register right here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, no, this is public, so I'm not going to type this email, so you cannot use it. So I'm gonna use the password, kind of maybe real password right here. Okay. Okay, it's signing up. It's verified. That's nice. Let's go back. It should send me now right now payloads. As you can see, we can just click. It will redirect me to the cloud. Okay, so the process of this payload right here, we have to log in again. All right, interesting. 2 3 4. Let's do login. Okay, right now I'm logged in. It's all good to go. I'm gonna save this one. Great. Right now I'm just going to go to log out, and then I'm going to try to, let's go back home. Let's go log in. Let's try to see the process of this one. So when we click on reset right here, we go into this route, and that this route will handle this form. Is it like public for everyone? So for example, if I go to incognito, like anyone can go to this route, right? Yeah, so for this one, it is public, which is nice. And okay, let's see. Let's test. Just want to test this one. So if I log in again, can I go to this route right here? Let's say if I go back, which mean, okay, so if I already log in, so it mean like the forget password page, it should be like one of the auth page as well. So let's go into the code. The auth page, I'm gonna add like one thing / forgot passwords right here. This one. So this is need to be protected if you have a user as well. Really nice. Okay, let's see right now what happened if I try to actually test forget password. Hopefully I'm not getting banned from Payload for testing the app. Let's see, I have my email right here. I do recover. So we're gonna have like sending success. Okay, I'm gonna copy this right here. Okay, let's do this. And right now, what it did, so it's success. We have sent an email. Please check your inbox and ready to log in. Okay, so right now we also already sent. And if we go right here, okay, I have an email that I can reset the password. What happened if I refresh this? So if I refresh this, this is gone. Okay. And then if I click on reset password, so right now I redirect to the reset password path. I would assume that this is one-time login, right? So if I try to navigate into the cloud right here, I cannot do it. But can I go into reset password? Let's say if I go to the reset password in here, we have reset password, right? What if I do this? Okay, miss token. Oh, okay. I think they kind of read the tokens what we have right here. That's what it needed. So you can go to this one if you passing the token. So for example, we can pass the token right here. I think they're not gonna validate. You can pass any token. As you can see, we can go into this one even though if we not log in. Can we go to this one with the page without, like for example, if I go to incognito? Okay, so this page is kind of open to public, but it need to get the token right here. Okay, and then I would assume that when we reset the password and they're gonna do the verify the token right here. Okay, this is like the flow of the payload right here. It's interesting, but what if, I mean like the problem is like, since this is like in the URL, is it concerning that we have like plain token in here that is not being used yet? Let's say I'm gonna change the A to here to B. Remember we have an A, right? So I'm gonna change the new password. I'm gonna do I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna think about the new password right here. Okay, let's go to the new one. Great, let's try to reset. I'm assuming this is gonna be fail. Okay. Oh, I'm not really sure right now, but it actually success. Maybe I have to refresh the page. I have to refresh the token. So it's already working. So basically, what resend does, we have this page that open to public, but it's kind of required token right here. And then when we reset the password, they're gonna use these tokens to verify, and then it's gonna call to this one. Okay, it's interesting. Maybe we could do something similar, right? You know, we can redirect them to the page with the token, but we're not going to verify yet. And then they have to do this process to verify the token. Is it like the security concern? Do we have to like to care about this kind of things? Oh, but absolutely we can do that, because with Supbase, with Next.js, with Supbase, they're going to send the confirm with the token as well, which is like the token hash right here. And then I can call the validation in here, validation of the token hash. Not really sure about this. Maybe, all right, okay. I think that would be like the process of that. I think I should focus on building the page right now. We're gonna have one page which is gonna be forgot password, and then we're gonna do page.tsx. We're gonna go into here. We have this page. Let's see what this page is look like. Let's go to login, reset. We have this one. This is also needed. Redirect from cloud. If I click here, it's need to. So basically, this is need to be search param. I'm gonna put this one in like redirect info. We have. Okay, basically it's like it's the same thing as like as login. I mean, I should create like a reusable component though. Like this is very duplicate. I have this redirect info in here. I have my other redirect info in here as well, which is do exactly the same things, which is right here. Nah, I'm not wanted to taking care of it right now. I think maybe later equal never, but it's okay. Let's do redirect info as well. .tsx. Paste this one we need to get the next value as well. It's okay. We just let's go with forgot password. Wait, did I just paste the whole thing? And then let's do know your password, blah blah, know your password, this one. Okay, know your password, and then log in here. Then I just click on to login and this one. Great. Right now I need to go into redirect info of the login. We have redirect info here. We have login, which is reset. This is gonna go redirect to the forgot password. Let's see what his redirect password is. Yeah, we need to add the next value, right? Next is gonna be equal to plus the next value right here. And then if we go back to our application, this one, let's go into the dashboard. This is where we can log out. If I go to reset, it's redirect me to my forgot password right here. And right now we haven't rendered anything just yet. Let's go to page. So let's try to copy everything from this one and into our page right here. We have Supbase, we have these things. Maybe I'm not gonna do with this one yet. We're going to try to import all of the things. Okay, is it faster than type? Okay, we have this. We need Supbase from React, and then this one, the text. Anyway, let's see what happened now. Okay, this is good. Not so good, but I'm not sure why I need a grid right here. Kind of need a grid. No, I do not need a grid right here. I just do the width 2 by 3. I'll G up to here. And then I'm gonna do width full later on. Not this one, then let's go this, so then I can switch tab, right? Nice. Redirect info, let's wrap in a div. Class name, and then this one, let's space y of this one to 10. Great, so next I just have a form right here. The forgot form dot tsx. Right now, let's copy and paste again. Let's just go in here. And then we're gonna change this one to forgot form. Okay, good. I don't need the password. I don't need this password as well. I think a lot of things should be like, you know, try to reusable. This one should be called reset. Recover. Oh yeah, this one is gonna be recover. And then we have one squishy line, which is not right here. We're gonna try to remove this one. Maybe, yeah, let's try to remove this one as well. One squishy line here is okay. This one is okay. This is the error right here, just something that we are not used yet. And the redirect info is on top, so we can put our forgot form right here. Forgot form, which is this one. And there we go. There. But we need to add like this one, a space Y. I see. Maybe I can remove this, add a fragment, and on the page right here I can do the space Y to 10. There. Okay, it worked. Nice. So right now we have something similar. So when we click here, we need to send an email to the user. In order to send an email to the user, we need another API auth that is going to handle that, which is going to be, I'm going to be like auth reset, because I wanted to manage email sent to user by ourselves. So this is like the way to do that. Okay, maybe we can keep that later. Let's see if we have any new chat in the chat right here. Okay. Okay, mostly people talking with the data. Okay, a lot of boosting development process by auto import all of the component across the application. Not sure what problem you have with auto import. Okay, good to know. Supbase should not be used for large project. I'm not sure about this one. Let's see for large project. Maybe how big it is. How big is the project is. Like, let's see what can Supbase can handle. Let's see Supbase pricings. And Supbase pricing is $25 a month. And this is a pro plan. We can go like up to this one. I think it's kind of like application if it can handle this one, right? I'm not sure like what kind of like application is like you like in terms of like number of user or yeah, it depends, right? I would say like let's say we use Supbase and we have like 10K user. I would say that also a large application as well. I think Supbase can handle that. But let's say a million user like Facebook or things like that. I would assume that I think that if you go really large, you should switch. You could do like your own things like hosting and things like that. But like for a small startup medium application, yeah, maybe you can use Supbase. But I think that still you can use Supbase for a large application, depend on the complexity of the application. Let's say you just have a blog post, not a blog post, like a simple e-commerce site and things like that. You can still use Supbase, even though if like you have like a million cell. Not really sure. Like I'm not really sure on this one, like when it's scaled. But I think I would assume that for my case, I would say I'm still stick with Supbase until when it's like, okay, right now Supbase cannot handle this amount of user anymore, or it's not good, and then I will switch. But yeah, for very large application, I don't think people is going to build like this using the backend service to do that. But I think we can use it for mostly like a startup or to medium applications. You could use this one because one of the reason is fast on the development and speed. Like people can build things in like a week and scale to million. Yeah, that is one of the Supbase slogan, right? Billion, we can scale to billion. Oh, right now it's changed to billion. So I think they can handle that. I would assume they can handle large application. Yeah. I don't know. I never like build an up like really large application have handled a lot of users, so I have no comment. But I think we can do that in Supbase. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go. What style do I need to do right now? I'm lost in keeping track right now. Okay, right now I need to do like the forgot form. Let's see what time right now. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream soon, maybe around 7:30. Yeah, because I have to go to dinner at 8, so I need to prepare for this. Let's see. Okay, maybe I can commit to this right now, to this code first, so then I not forget this. Yeah, let's commit this one. Git commit dash okay, finish the forgot password form. Great. So my task next is to reset. Mainly the same thing, just basically copy and paste from one to another. I'm gonna come back and clean up later. Should be TS. I misspelled this one. So this not shouldn't call TSX, right? This is called TS. Okay, well, so when we call to the reset right here, it's gonna call to the generate link, and the generate link is gonna be recover. Let's take a look at Supbase documentation on this one. Supbase JS. What is it? Auth. Yeah. We go here. But we're gonna choose for an admin, like auth admin, I would assume. Auth admin right here. We generate a link, email link. Email link right here. We need a recovery. So this is like what we need. Let's copy this. Oops, I need to do this. So then when I quick tap, nice. Let's see. So all I need to do, I need to change this one to recovery. This is for, and then I can remove this password as well because we don't need it. And then we're going to send a link to the user as well. And I would assume like the type right here is going to be the same type as this one, recovery, and the confirm token hash as well. Maybe let's take a look at Supbase documentation. I think we have like Supbase passwords base auth password base auth right here. Yeah, which what I did so far I used with this flow. That's why we have a new route to confirm. Do we have like a reset? Okay, we have a reset password. So first update your reset password email. So this is like what's email look like. So we need to have like a token hash, the type of this one, the next slash to go to. So where it's going to go to. On this one, yeah, this one we like just like payload, like we're going to reset to this one. But I can see that. So when we click on confirm token hash, so when we verify the tokens on the confirm route right here, I think the user is going to be authentication. So maybe we need to change that. But anyway, like we just need this one, type recovery. I think the pass right here is great. Maybe this is not onboarding. Let's see what's send us like payloads info. Okay, this is called like reset. So we do like this one. Maybe I'm gonna change this one info. What is the name of this one? So we can see my is verify email, and this is reset your password. This is like the subject. Okay. Reset password. Okay, and then we just need to update this title right here. We'll try to get inspiration right here. Reset password with the reset password. And this is like the descriptions. Let's change this one. The email template right here I built yesterday. It's reusable. But for I think the text right here, I could create like another constant that use an object and access. It's better practice instead of this one. But anyway, let's try to finish it first. Okay. This should work. we have this one. We need to create the function inside the service folder, which is this one right here. I'm gonna call this one reset password, or maybe forgot password. Forgot password .tsx. .ts, not .tsx. My bad. I always add the tsx into the function. This is like a normal function. It shouldn't copy tsx. Just call ts. It's fine. Let's copy the implementation of this function and go into this. It's going to change a bit. We do not need to have password, and we need to change the name as well. Forgot password. And this is gonna call to not, maybe this is not gonna call to reset. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe we can call to reset. Nah, let's change the name to forgot instead. Auth forgot password. What if I do this? Okay. Then I just copy this. It's gonna call to this route. It's gonna do post. We do not, oops, we do not need this value. And I would assume that this is going to reset password. So the path of the reset password is going to go into this one. This is like the redirect path. And I would say we do not, maybe we should not call like the user path. What we need is just an email to the API only. And so in the route right here, we do not need to pass as a variable from the data. We can do by ourselves. And this one is going to go into pass resets password. That is what is going to go into after the user verify. This also should go into constant and in the app as well. So people can, so then in order to change this, we can just change from the variable instead from here. Okay, right now we have everything is ready, I guess. Let's test this. So we can call forgot password. This is from calling from the forgot form. Forgot form, we call this function right here. Then this one is just need data.email, and make sure I auto import this one. Please give me a squishy line. Nice. Let's do the service forgot password. This is gonna be a wait, and we're gonna have the response right here. Can destructure, we get an error as well. Let's take a look on how I implement on the sign up. Okay, I need to remove this. This is how I implement on the sign up. When I have an error, I can just do something like this. Oh yeah, because we need to tell them that, okay, it's successful and things like that. Most of the flow right here is going to be the same for the alert, except the alert right here. I'm going to use toss.error fail to sends fail to what is it, like fail to forgot password? No, fail to, what is it? I'm freezing right now, my brain. Let's say fail to sends email. Fail sends email. Fail sends fails sending, I don't know, like grammar right here is wrong. I don't, maybe we can change it later. Then email sending recover email. Okay. All right. Took me a minute in here. This one should be rest instead. Let's go to sign up form. We can copy a few things, which is this one right here. Then we can use this because we need it. And then we have set success is true. And then if it's true, we can just render success. If it is success, which means there's no error, what we did is do exactly like this one. Just return the text right here. But in this case, we need to, since I already copied this one, sign up form. Is it in sign up form? Let's see. No, my brain it's not working right now. Okay, we have success right here. Then we have a text right here. And one more thing, ready to log in now. And then we can do like a paragraph right here. And then this one is going to be a link href. This is going to go into the login path. And then we can have like this one right here. If you want, we can add this one into the text. Let's do auto import. Okay. Nope. Not this one. Nope. Okay. We use from next link, and let's do some style this one a little bit. Text blue 500. And then we're going to do underline right here. This is going to be very squishy. Let's try to space Y 10. So make it a little bit larger. We have one squishy line that is not update. Where is it? I think it's, do I have Reacts? Yep, this one right here. We don't need the create client. We don't need the router. And so this should be all good to go. Okay, the squishy line here is gonna go out soon. My editor is kind of slow, so that's why. A success is gonna return something like this. We also have pending. I remove the console.log to make sure when you remove everything. So everything is okay, all good to go. Okay, nice. I just wanted to double check the recover. Let's go into the forget password route. You're receiving this because someone else has requested a password, reset a password, and things like that. We generate the link. The rate limit we can do later when deployment. Right now I test on my own. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think this is good to go. Right now, let's try to with this email, and let's try to send it. Cross my finger. Okay, we have success here. Nice. So the thing is, like, the forget password is on top right here. Let's take a look right here. So because I add the subspan into here, maybe I can move this. I can do to here, and it should be right over here instead, I guess. I can move it here. And then we can add like a space. Oh, space Y to 10. We're gonna have like span and everything is all imported right here. So let's cut this and let's go back into our form. Train that it did not give me any error. So for example, the subspan I haven't imported yet. Let's go into this one is from the React, and this one we need to, yeah, this one I just need this. Isn't it working right now? Okay, that's good. Subspan, we are not using it, so it's fine. We remove this. Okay, so right now we have this, but right now make sure that the email is sent. So you can see the email has sent right here. We can call another one just to test this, like the flow of the UI. Bam, so right now it's success. We have sent an email with the links to reset your password. Please check your inbox and ready to log in. Great. Okay, let's see if I have any message. Okay, so far I do not have yet. All good to go. So we have a new message to click on here. Right now, let's click on reset. Okay, I passed this one. The problem with when click resets right here, it's redirect this one. I would assume that right now the user is logged in. We get a temporary login, but if we go into the dashboard, the user can access to this because the user can be able to log in. And so, which I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to happen. So when they confirm the recovery, I want the user not be able to access to this one. So how do we do this? Well, let's see. One thing that I could think of is to check like the type of right here. When verify, do we get any data or not? Okay, data. I just need to have like the data dot types. Okay, dot user. What kind of information that I get from here? I don't think we have like the information of the user right here. For example, if like this session right now is recover session and things like that. maybe session dot, let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we have token types. Let's see what kind of token type right here. Can I access to this type of data? Or can I do control dot? We have the session. Let's go to the sessions right here. Session, we have this one. We have the access tokens, refresh tokens, the token types. Well, what if the token type right here? There's no type, but maybe we can have like the confirm right here on the type as well. Let's actually console.log the type right here. Console.logs the data dot sessions dot token type. Okay. Hopefully that we can have this value. This is run on the server. This should console on the server. Right now, let's try to log in again. Let's try to reset a password, pass this user, and voila. Right now we send again. It worked flawlessly in local. Let's try to reset. Okay, I haven't built this page yet. That's the main thing. But right now, the important thing is we want to see like the log that we display right here. Okay. The token type is bearer token. Okay, this is not like related to the token hash. The type it should be equal to here. Wait, what? Oh, okay, this is like another request. But we have like the type right here that we can do. We can add right here. I'm thinking about this. Let's say, for example, what is it? What if the types would actually display the entire session right here? What kind of session it is? Maybe I think this is similar to what we have in the middleware as well. We have the user, and I would assume we can access to the sessions. No? Well, what kind of data that we have here? Data, we have only, so right now from here we can get only data. Data, we can get only the user. So there's no session inside of this one. Let's do, there's no session, right? Okay, interesting. Let me think about this. I'm gonna try to display the whole session right here. Once again. Right now I have to do it again and resend an email again. Log out. Reset passwords. Go to this user. Click. And then, come on. Show. Go back here. Click reset password. And this is 404, which is okay. Okay, so right now we have all of this information. The token type is bearer. The token right here. Refresh token. User. Recovery send. We have the confirm at recovery sends, the anonymous, things like that. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see about this, because right now, what if I add like the metadata to the user? Like, let's say, for example, I add the user metadata. And then I can, what if I can like, okay, this user right now is trying to reset the password. But that's gonna be wrong. So right now I'm thinking, okay, what is right now this user reset a password? While this user being reset a password, what happened to the other? Let's say if they close the app right now, and if they go and open to another, let's say another tabs or another application inside the phone. So right here, I reset a password and go to the phone. Will it say same behavior that that right now you should do reset a password, or is it still usable? Right. Let's say user log in both in the login in phone and computer, and if they reset on the computer, we have to force the user log out on the phone as well. But I think that feature is also happen like in Supbase, but on a pro plan, like you know, like log out and use for one session. Not really sure about this. Okay, I need to. One way that come up to my mind is that because okay, maybe I need to get back and see like what's the problem here. So the problem here is that I have my reset password, that this one, that right now when the user reset the password, I don't want the user to go into any page. Like for example, they cannot go to this page, which is totally wrong. And I also know that on the auth state chain, I think if you go into here, maybe we can search on auth state chain. Okay, maybe auth say state chains. Yeah, on auth state chain right here, this event, this is run on the client. We will get the like the events type right here is equal to recovery. But this one is going to run on the client. But so in order to protect the page, like for example, the dashboard right here, we need to check again if the user is recovered, and then the page protection is happen on the client, which I don't want that. I want to page protection on the server, which we don't have. So right now, if like, for example, the login right here, the user cannot access because we have the user information. One thing that I could do is like I write the cookie, you know, cookie right here. Cookie set that, okay, update the cookie here, that session. Or inside a forgot password route, I can update the user metadata. Can I do that? So this one, update a user, email. So update the user email. Wait, what is this 111 right here? So we need an ID by ID. Okay. This update user by ID. So we need an ID of the user as well. Interesting. So then I cannot find a user by ID. So if I want to update his metadata, I need to do it right here. Oh, wait, what if I do this? Inside the confirm right here. After we verify all of this one, and then I can check. But that doesn't not going to work though. What if I do like types right here? If type right here is equal to recovery, I'm going to update user metadata that they need to verify. Oh, voila. I need to check the workflow of the resend again, payload again. Let's say if we resend right here, yeah, sure, we still be able to use this. Okay, there's a new password, right? Okay, it's logged in. Yeah, maybe let's try to do this one. Let's say if the type is equal to recovery, I'm gonna set a cookie inside the right here, like the update the cookie. So we have like a cookie value, and then I wanted to update like the cookie value that, okay, right now the cookie of this one, the user try to update or recover the passwords, right? Let's do Next.js, adding a cookie key and value. So let's see how we do that. Cookie get, need to do like cookie sets. Yeah, it's called cookie sets, right? Yeah, we have this one set and this one. Yep. So we do cookie set. What is it like? What it should be like a recommend name on this one. Let's say Supbase account recover. I would assume I can get an ID or accounts types, or maybe account types. Like, oh, okay, or maybe sessions types, which is gonna be, this one is recover. I'm gonna set this one. So when this one happen, when we verify, we're gonna do this one. And then, okay, with this one, we need to check if it's not error as well. Because if we validate error, we don't want to do that. So this one, we should do this one. And inside the middleware, I can get this value. So let's go to the middleware on this one. I can get the cookie session by doing like the cookie get value right here. Cookie get, this is like sessions types if the user have a sessions. Wait, do I need, oh, I need to do like a cookie store as well. So for this, and then I need to add like a cookie store, and then we do like, okay. This is like sessions type, right? Let's go into the confirm route one more. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, the confirm route right here. This is like the session types. We set this one, the cookie set. So this one, well, I need, so I don't have to create a cookie for cookie set. Okay, so cookie set, we can do cookie like this. Nice. And then we have the session types. Right here, we're gonna have the user, right? We're gonna have the users. And then if there's a user, okay, if there's a user and if there's a session type is equal to recover, we're going to redirect them. Wait, this one is like, what happens? Undefined or anything. So if sessions and session types, this comparison appear to be unintentional because type require cookie and string have no overlaps. Okay. So the value that we get is not a string. Actually, let's try to console.log this one first. And then we can see what does it look like. We have this one. Let's try this. We have Supbase off, a return, so it's all good to go. I just wanted to see that we can have the session type right here. And maybe I think that should be good enough to force the user to go there. Go to the dashboard. Make sure this user log out. Let's try to go reset the password again. Recover. And now going back right here, we should have this. And inside here, we can go click on reset. Hopefully there's no error right here. Cross my finger. Great, there's no error. Then right now we should have the session types console display. Oh my God, I forgot to, well, wait a minute. I think the middleware is okay. Right now, I think when it's set right here, if I go to the other page, it should call the dashboard, right? It should call this. It should call, no? It looked like there's no session, there's no cookie that is being added right here. Okay. reset, right? This one is the type is recovery. One thing if I'm gonna do it again. We can like, okay, this. And then inside my middleware, if it's running, and then we're going to have a user, right? And then when it's going to have a user, and then we just going to console.log this value. Right now we do not do anything with this value. We're just going to just console.log it. Just hopefully that this is working. Well, what if I do this one? This is like first. We'll try to log out. Ooh. Also, when we log out, we need to clear the session as well. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure like if we add like this type of session is going to work well or not, but anyway, I'm gonna try to do it again and see what happened. I'll try to come up like solve one problem at a time on this one. Let's go here, reset a password. Okay, this page I just haven't created. Maybe I should another. Okay, we first undefined, blah blah. Everything is undefined. Okay, we actually running this. Should we be running this one? As you can see. Oh, my lock is not good. Yeah, here as you can see, we do cookie set right here. It seems not to work though. We do set session, but the cookie. And then what if we refresh this one? Okay, it look like it's none. So in the middleware, we cannot get that cookie. Too bad for me. Right now it's not working. Ooh la la. What's other choice that I can do right now? Because it will redirect to that page, and then one thing that I can do is to handle that on the client, because I know that on the auth state chain it's going to redirect user. Yeah, maybe we can do like on the auth state chain instead. I think I'm going to take a break now for on this case right now. Maybe I need to note the problem again. Right now the user is trying to reset the password, so we don't want them to be able to log in. Like this should not happen. Like, okay, if you try to reset the password, so now we redirect you to the page that allow you to reset a password, but right now you cannot go into the logout or whatever like other page as well. And that is the thing that we're going to do. That is a problem that I'm going to try to solve tomorrow. And so yeah, so I think that's it for today. It is my first time live stream as well. It is fun. Maybe let's one last thing before I go. Let's see if we have any comments. Let's go inside here. Look like there's no question. And I think, okay, I'm going to send this one. I'm gonna do like thank you for watching. Okay, see you later. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream now. We'll try to continue coding tomorrow. Maybe I get a fresh start, so then I can think more. Right now I need a quick break to find a better solution for our problem right here. Anyway, peace. See you later. Bye bye.